Hello everybody, this is Mr. A-Tear. We're going to play StarRupture today. Thought that I would start with a new game for a friend of mine so she'd get a good look at it. So we're going to start. We're going to go to a new game, single player. Let's do it that way. Skip tutorial, nah. I want to say it won't let me do a custom game because they haven't done this yet. All right, here, I'm going to call this DD because that's who this is for, DD. All right, we're not going to skip the tutorial. Single player only, start game. All right. Now, I kind of played a little bit earlier, but just to get myself going, I'm going to select the scientist guy because that's pretty much the one I've been playing the whole time. All right.
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212. Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Code Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Code Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
I'm finally here. Let's get this training over with. I want to get to work.
Okay, first thing you do, grab you some food. These are your pods, but you got food here and you got food in the other one too. All right, come over and we got a item printer. And here's your commit com. If you want, you can pause it, read this. But the objective is you want to get out, survive, and get going. And we're going to exit our lander.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Pick a spot. These different colored spots are your mining targets. Wolfram ore, titanium. Move around it and mine these little spots out. Any different colored ones. Thing you're after is the core, where it says meteorite heart. That's what you're actually looking for. All right, here's your. Doesn't tell you in the game tutorial or anything. This is your water.
Acquired. Come here. That's a snack.
And you need water or you will dehydrate and perish. Alright, this is your food. I call them the upside down carrots. These are ore fields. There's another one. That's titanium, I think. Or is that calcium? Titanium. Wolfram. But you get better here. And that was helium-3. Got another heart. This star tiers. Hit tab. star tiers will give you 20 hit points of your life back, but you also get 5 toxin. So just remember that. Let's see, what are we looking for? Well, actually, I know what we're looking for. We're not going to do anything here, but they want you to get some hearts and then place a core. But what we're going to do right now is go grab some more food. Try not to use the food that they give you because it's hard to replace until later in the game. So the objective is grab as many of these super small taters or overgrown upside down carrots as you can. Is that your food? We don't need helium-3 right now, so I'm ignoring it. You can use your gathering laser as a weapon. It's not very great, but for the early creatures, it is. We're probably going to run up on a creature or two in a minute.
Location barrier activated.
What?
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Investment?
I meant our investment into your safety. The Cloud Corporation cares about you.
You're really after the meteorite hearts, so the ore can come at a later time, but your objective is you got to melt a few of these down, and then eventually the meteorite will do that right there. And it'll give you a heart. Hit R to cool the cutting tool down, and you'll want to keep your cutting tool cool as possible because you may have to use it as a weapon, and it takes a lot to use it as a weapon. Like I said, you want to grab as much of this as you can. Now hit tab, and you look here. Here's your hydration, water, and your calories, food, and then health. If your health drops here, you can use one of these right here, but you'll get toxin. So you have to be careful of how you use those. There's some other stuff up here, though, that will counteract that. But it also, for every good thing, comes something bad. I'll show you.
Fascinating specimen.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or ruins your kidneys. You won't know until you try it.
Now, these things here will get rid of 40 toxicity, but it also removes any positive buffs that you get. So if you get a really rare item that buffs you really good and you eat one of these here, it wipes out all positive effects. So I highly recommend not utilizing it unless you have to. But we're going to go up here.
Barrier activated.
I was hoping it was going to be nicer to us, but nope.
You can't go further without completing introductory training first.
Yeah. There's our ship again. Well, that wasn't nice. You definitely got to get my jump boots here. You don't want to be stuck in a crevice whenever the star hiccups. So let's go over here and let's do what they tell you. Let's build us a base core and a habitat. This is titanium right here. You can put a mining device on top of one of these here. I'll show you in a minute. And over there is that wolfram ore. And you're going to be using a lot of that stuff. Alright. We're going to drop a core right here. I'm going to set the core up a little higher right about.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
We'll have to come over here and we will be mining this stuff here. Overheated collecting tool.
Can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
The Cambridge Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential of being a pioneer in a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource handling duties.
We're attempting to get as much resource so we can drop a really nice site down and get a habitat up. Okay, we have to go back to our lander and because that's where our printer is. Some more star tiers. Item printer, hit E, and we want basic building materials, and we're just going to go max.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a claimed corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
So we've got our control tower, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to build a habitat right here. So as soon as we get close, we're going to hit the letter B. And we're going to come down here and we're going to locate habitat. And you can use your mouse scroll wheel to raise the building up and down. And then you can adjust it like you would anything else. But we're going to come right here. And we're going to do this. We're going to... Now, we have literally put two habitats together. And we're going to go back to the building map. But we're not allowed to do that right now. So we're only going to be able to live in one right now. But generally, in a little bit, we'll unlock another module that allows you to link them together. So we're going to put a door, airlock, as they call it, right there.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby,
Good
thus
deal.
optimizing your work.
Okay, it will not let me put the platform down yet. So we're going to have to come up here. And we're going to build a printer right here. That way we can build or make more building supplies. But I put mine on this side of the door.
Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings. The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Build a power supply, so we need to build. Where's our power? There we go. A solar generator. Now, all of your facilities are powered by touch. Now, we're going to come over here, though, and touch it from this side. And we're going to need to build an orbital cargo launcher. We'll set that down at this end. I think they want titanium first, so well, there it is. Cargo launcher. Now we're going to have to put a bridge. We don't have to, but I don't think, but we're going to put one here anyway. We'll use one of these just straight platforms. You see the electric thing. Now it's got power. But I also want to do this. There we go. Now we get a way to get inside without having to jump. Alright. I don't think it's available yet. Nope, not yet. But we can build a window. So we're going to go in here. Viewport. We're going to put one there and one here. And now it makes one large window. Alright, we'll stick one right there. If you hit F, you can destroy whatever you have done. There we go. Now we're going to try to link those two together. Don't want to. Wow, this gives me a hard time. Let's see if we can get it again. There we go. Now we can look outside. What does it say we need to do here? We need to select commission from the cargo launcher. Hit E. Training Corporation, and they want titanium ore. So we need to locate 14 titanium ore and bring it back. Just press and hold the button. While it's cooling down, I'll go back over here and take care of the commission. I don't know if we can do this, but we'll try. Nope, couldn't do it. Alright.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you. The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Sure. While I'm out here gobbling up water and resources. We got a claim, and we're going to get an ore excavator, rails, rail support, and rail connectors.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
Trivia question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
We're going to take advantage of disassembling our launcher, and we're going to rebuild it. Now we have our orbital cargo launcher ready. And we're going to come over here. We're going to go get our excavator. I didn't even know that. I already know what I wanted to know about it right here. Now we're going to do this because we need a rail. And we're going to do this. A rail connector right here. And now we want to select a rail. We're going to go over here to the excavator. And we're going to bring it around to... We want it there. It's not going to hurt anything. We should... I'd say we should have. We might not have enough power. Insufficient power. I was afraid of that. So we're going to have to collect some more titanium and some more wolfram ore, unfortunately. While it's cooling down, we'll go over here and get some more wolfram ore. Now we'll run over here. We'll hit the max button again. Hopefully we got enough to put in another solar panel or 3.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Cloud Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Okay, we're going to start launching these, and now that we're just launching ore right now, and the ore is coming in on the rail. And it'll start launching. There it goes. Comes out of the mining machine over here. Goes over here. And gets launched. And now we want to make sure that the egg, there we go. We want it to come over here too. But let's see what we can do here. Did it give me that? No, it didn't. So we're going to have to wait.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Well, while we're doing that, I'm going to power the other. And I'm going to run some electricity, because that's how you get electricity to your device. So we're going to go build the analyzer now that they've given us an analyzer to build. Well, I guess we didn't get the analyzer yet, so we need to come over here, I guess, and collect it from here. Yep, there it is, the analyzing station. There we go. So we need to put the analyzing station in. I guess we can stick it. I was going to stick it right here. I don't know. I guess it'll be fine.
Another great day for science.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
We can only get 5 per plant, so that's our food, that's our water, so we have to be careful. These get you 10, so we're going to split these. And we're going to...
This data will be useful.
And that's going to be it for now. Research. Okay. So we need to go acquire a lot more goodies.
Acquired.
Barrier activated.
Darn. They definitely don't want you to get it out of the introductory area and get some supplies.
Come here. That's a snack.
Barrier activated.
Acquired.
Barrier activated.
This can become quite annoying and tiring running around in circles for the first few minutes, but once you get everything automated, and then it becomes much easier.
Another great day for science.
We need to go back to the bulletin board, and I think we need to buy something. That's a printer. I forgot about that.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to hit